Nigerians don paro put for their president and the vice president as Tinubu disappear from Nigeria. But as e be like this now, they say that Tinubu is coming today, which Nigerians have reacted to this and said that Tinubu is coming nowhere. I'm going to play the videos, may you watch how they go for that area. You still there for news info.
The president is not in the country. The vice president too has departed from the country. Which kind juju be this? Who is running the country? No responsible country in the world will have number 1 and 2 out of the country at the same time. Nigerians are in for a long ride. Well, there is no official statement at this moment about the president's whereabouts, but you know, there are reports from sources in the State House saying that he is probably on a private visit to France. Rufai, go ahead. Go ahead quickly so we take another.
I mean, it's a very apt question.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be rigmaroling, you know, because everybody blamed Buhari when he would go on his trips and all of that. So where is President Tinubu? He went to Saudi Arabia. Isn't it enough that they gave us fake, false announcement as regards a Maersk deal from Saudi Arabia that they have all debunked and cleaned off their social media now? And now the vice president too is out, so 2 of them are out at the same time. So who did they leave the home front for? The villa is empty. And that's why we need to be able to ask this question. President Tinubu was not around for his first May Day. He keeps talking about the rights of workers. Who would have thought that his first May Day should be as symbolic as May 29? So he's probably going to come on May 29 and say, fellow Nigerians, right? But where was he on May Day? And President Shettima has to go represent the president now. So why are we doing this to ourselves? So we should ask the question. Until today, I'm sure the presidency will not react. Maybe he will stay for about a week or 2, or maybe he'll come back this week. Whoever knows.
Well, I spoke with our State House correspondent.
Because they always do the 21-day clause.
Right.
And that's why they can get away with this thing they get away with.
Yeah.
Is the fact that Shettima shelves U.S. trip as presidential jet develops fault mid-air. That's a very sad one. What's the maintenance stage? And kudos to the pilot that said he was going to quickly bring him back. So what's the maintenance like of our presidential fleets? How viable it is? Because this is not the only first time. I think there was another story making the round as regards how the president had to get another charter plane because a plane too had problems. So it's time for us to check this our presidential fleets properly. We don't want any mishap. We love our president and our vice president so much. We don't want anything to happen to them of some sort. And, you know, they must be able to check all of this fleet and get, you know, what the presidential fleet needs for it. So currently, as we speak, day 8, thereabouts, the president is not still back. We don't know where he is. I think they should be able to tell us where President Tinubu is, because we're not even hearing anything. Because I would have even thought that Bayo Onanuga will be able to assure us and tell us where President Tinubu is, and they should even come out with pictures. But now they're not even telling us where he is, and all of a sudden everybody's just going like nothing happened. So they should be able to tell us where President Tinubu is. Yeah.
Rufai, let's go back a bit to that plane. It was like the jet by itself told them the right thing to do, since maybe they weren't listening to people, because at the end of that, by the time they said, oh, he had to come back and so on, he will now be home to take care of national affairs, and the person in charge of foreign affairs will be the one representing. Did we have to get there before doing the right thing? Because the president is not around. The VP will be traveling when you have somebody who could represent you from the get-go. So it makes somebody wonder, is it that, as Adewale would always say, we're always wanting to put the horse or the cart before the horse, and at the end of the day, we'll now have to retrace our steps in a rather embarrassing way?
As usual, you know, we have a very fire brigade approach. But I think the most important thing is, who are those constantly checking the presidential fleets? With the monies issued for the presidential fleet, who are those checking the presidential fleets? Why is it that we have to now discover something like that mid-air? What if it was a situation we couldn't salvage? I mean, I think those are the pertinent questions we should ask. So we should be able to ask these questions and get accountability as regards them. Just like we're also asking, where is the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? We also have a right to him. We also have a right to know. I mean, these are the questions we should be asking. If we don't ask that question, we don't get accountability. And a country cannot grow without a certain level of accountability.
The news coming around is that Shettima just escaped another death in the mid-air. This is after 1 week we reported that Tinubu's jet developed fault in Netherlands, while he shattered another commercial flight to Saudi Arabia. This is just 1 week after Kashim Shettima is escaping another death when the presidential fleet developed fault in the mid-air. What is going on? The other day, I reported that Kashim Shettima has assumed office like acting president and he will be going to represent Tinubu in so many international events since we have declared Tinubu missing because the presidency did not tell us his whereabouts. But now it's so unfortunate that while Kashim Shettima was going to United States of America, the Nigeria presidential jet developed fault in the mid-air. Now, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, will now represent Tinubu at the 2024 U.S. Africa Business Summit in Dallas, Texas, not Vice President Kashim Shettima, as announced earlier. The Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was originally scheduled to represent the president,
So why is for the first time, who is to compete with Jagaba?
Do you feel Jagaba is competent with current situation of Nigeria?
Everything, very soon, from now to December, everything is going to be normal. People should not mind what is going to
When you are enjoying Tinubu administration, I think Tinubu is one of the best presidents.
I told you that in the past.
Yes.
Not now again. I'm angry with you.
You are angry with the vote.
He said make I vote with my choice. I go say make I vote P2B. But if you say make I vote the way money is now, the way this country is now, you know everybody need money. I go say make I vote the Jagaba and he say, you know, I want change, I don't want change for more money. What I want? Come and tell you, with the choice. P2B. With the money, with the Jagaba now, because they carry 1 container of money, they can't do private religion. Fool and man, now watch me, just watch me. Even when Buhari they rule are fat. But this time I'm immediately Jagaban enter. It's going to be like say less my fat. You know the genuine. You know say.
Yeah. Tinubu himself have his own supporters, and I think they are happy.
Yeah.
Tinubu supporters are happy.
Yes, sir.
That he has emerged as the winner. So we have to accept the results and be peaceful. But let me tell you that I'm an APC man, or that I voted for Tinubu. We don't have special police station as an APC man.
Yes.
Where I will go and buy fuel unofficially.
Yes.
We don't have APC. Or, do you have any APC? Or
no.
So it's a toll generally on everybody, and the sooner we be.
It fail everybody. It fail everybody.
Are you regretting why you say?
Totally regretting. We are totally regretting. You understand me to vote for Tinubu? Extra worst.
So you want me to come out and make tribunal
if they can come out it today and tomorrow, well, people will live well.
Tinubu just came the way Buhari came and dealt with Nigerians. Tinubu has come also to add salt to the injuries of Nigeria. So we will want him to be ousted out.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault. Yeah, I'm supporting Tinubu 100%.
You're supporting Tinubu?
100% to deal with Nigerians. People like you. So that when next election comes, I will now see whether when people bring money, you will vote for them.